It's literally struggling. Like, you can see it there. It's still there. And I would not use this on its own. This SPF and everything is still on. Hi guys, today we're going to be putting to the test the iconic Garnier Micellar Water for 1 entire week and actually see how well it cleanses and removes my makeup. So, as you can see, I have just the tiniest amount of makeup and SPF on my face. The usual amount that I do on a daily basis. So, as you can see, I have brow product, mascara, highlighter. Now, granted that I've actually never used in my whole entire life micellar water before, so this will be a first experience for me. But Garnier actually says this is supposed to remove makeup, purify, and mattify the skin, and it can actually work as your only cleanser, so you don't even have to wash it out after. Now to that, Garnier, I'm gonna say you have more audacity than a drunk boy in a club, because they will literally flirt with every woman, even if they're out of their leagues.
Stop. It's actually painful to watch.
Oh, okay, so it's literally just like water. I was expecting it to be, should I be using a cotton pad for this? Because I've seen my friends use cotton pads. It's very soft and very nice. Am I putting enough? How much should I be using? The highlighter, seems to be removing it just fine though. The brow product, it's literally struggling. Like, you can see it there. It's still there. So the only thing that it's removed is literally the highlighter. This SPF and everything is still on. Oh my god, okay, no guys, low key, I'm impressed. Like, look, I literally just cleansed my face with normal tap water and it's now all removed. Okay, come through my cellar water. Hi. I really want to see if it's actually gonna purify my skin as Garnier says. So basically just remove the excess sebum and blackheads and pores. So it's day 2, but before we go any further this experiment, y'all know that I want to read the ingredient list for this, so to see if there's anything good or bad that can be in it. Now, this is of course gonna be very super simple because it literally is soapy water. But anyways, I see glycols and glycerin, which are basically humectants and moisturizing to the skin. There's also is denatured alcohol. Now, usually I wouldn't like it necessarily, but in a cleanser, it's totally fine. Also, it evaporates quite easily, and it actually has astringent properties, which can remove a little bit of the makeup, so that's definitely understandable and okay. There are actually some very gentle detergents and surfactants, so that's also very good. You guys, honestly, very simple. It's in check. Garnier, we approve. So it's day 4. To be honest, guys, I feel like I had already gotten the hang of this product. Like, it hasn't made me break out, it hasn't irritated me, nothing of that sort. It literally is soapy water, but at the same time, I would not use this on its own as the only cleanser, just because it's not removing anything that well. Cue to the clown music, please. You know what? In my other videos, if you watch them, I was always telling you guys how micellar water was actually totally not effective at all at removing your makeup, like in the slightest, and that you should never use it under any circumstance. You know what? I did say that. My bad, because actually this is amazing.
You know what? I did say that. My bad.
I feel as though I should apologize to all the 30-year-old white girl Karens, to all the teenager simple Samanthas who love and cherish using micellar water every day as their either only cleanse, but we'll talk about that. But specifically also the second cleanse.
We found the person responsible, and he's here today to make a public apology.
Miss Hilton, I was just outside minding my own business and they just told me to come in. Public apology? I don't...
Yes, public apology.
Yes.
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 Whatever. I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just that I'm never used to making mistakes because, you know, I'm just always right. You know what? Let me start by saying I actually really enjoyed the consistency because it is essentially soapy water, but I was in no way, shape, or form expecting it to remove the makeup so well. As you've seen some vlogs, I was just shocked out of my pants. Like, my soul was here and my body was here. Like, I had an outer body experience. I astral projected myself into a new dimension of removing makeup and skincare. So the consistency is a check. The ingredient list is also a check. There's nothing fancy in this. The results that I have seen, of course, they were nothing revolutionary because it is simply just water. You wouldn't expect much from a simple water unless it's holy and blessed. But thankfully, this is not holy water because otherwise, as soon as I had put it on my face, I would have started burning. I'm very much a demonic presence. At least that's what my haters define me as. So, child, a phrase that I really live by is do not expect a toy to do a man's job. Of course, this is not gonna reduce acne, it's not gonna remove blackheads, shrink pores, and of course, if you have acne-prone skin and for some reason your oil cleanser is clogging your pores and making you break out, either you should try another one, because I know a lot of oil cleansers that don't break you out. Trust me, I have the most oily acne-prone skin that exists on this very planet. If I weren't taking care of my skin how I am now, it would be just full of pimples, full of volcanoes erupting. It would be basically Japan. So maybe in that case, you do want to try this. But for all other skin types, oily skin, normal skin, I definitely still recommend an oil cleanser over this. To the girlies who say that this removes makeup amazingly and you just use this with a cotton pad and swirl it around and done, that's it, because I've seen it. Some of my friends used to do that. Let me tell you, honey, that is not the way of cleansing. That does not work. I mean, yes, it might seem like you've removed all the makeup, but trust me, in Jesus' name, there's still gonna be a lot of makeup particles and dirt and excess sebum. But I wanna say, I wanna put Garnier in check, because she's playing up a little bit too hard here, is that she says this is purifying and this is mattifying. Well, honey, you better sit back down, take several seats, and go in the second row, actually, because it is nothing of that sort. You will not be invited on the stage. You will not be getting no award, because you basically did the bare minimum. That's all I'm gonna say. Once again, just think of this as soapy water. So do I recommend it over an oil cleansing method? No, I don't. Do I maybe see this as an alternative to oil cleansing? Absolutely not. Once again, it is very cheap, though, I will have to say that. For maybe if you are in a budget, I know the oil cleansers, especially like the really good ones, are very expensive and they're another step. So if you are in a tight budget, then yes, of course, that I justify. There are some, just some, occasions in which I do justify using micellar water, okay? This would be one of them. If you are up until 5 a.m. doing stuff with your man, and then you're super lazy and super tired, then in that case, okay. Or also, if you're super late with work, once again, 5 a.m. That's, ooh, I'm crying, see, because I'm getting emotional. The memories, I just haven't had a man in so long. You know what? Coronavirus really is effing me up, emotionally, just mentally, physically. I miss being stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey. Both in getting fillers and injecting plastic in my face, but also in the other sense down there in the nether region. I pulled myself together, so as I was saying, yes, those are the only two occasions that I will justify using this. Anyways, ma'am, if this was the first video that you saw me, then might be interest you into joining the random family. All you gotta do is literally subscribe to the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads. Because this, let me tell you, we're all about fighting acne, fighting wrinkles, cleansing in the right way, and just getting your skin routine down to T. That is what I do. My sole purpose on this earth is that. Literally, that's all I do. So I would love if you join the random family. Mwah! On top of that, what you need to do is follow me on my Instagram and on my TikTok, both on my brand, because there's a lot more skincare that you will not see here. And furthermore, if you want to just deepen the bond that I'm feeling, just take my hand. Yeah, because I don't got a man, I only have you. So you want to deepen that and just follow me on there as well. And of course, if you have any skincare issues, what you need to do is just DM me on my Instagram, because I would love to help you out. Mwah! But anyways, to our randoms who are still watching, you know what time of the video is now. Shimmy, shimmy, ooh, ooh. Since this video was all about micellar water, the Italian word of the video is gonna be acqua, which is water, micellare, which is micellar. It just reminds me, that was just very sexy of me, especially talking just like 5 seconds ago about not having a man. Maybe that is the reason why I don't. Micellar, the word just in itself reminds me of a cellar. So you're basically stuck in a cellar that is your prison of not cleansing your skin and face correctly. That's just the metaphor. They're hiding it right in front of our faces. If you're using micellar water, you're imprisoned in just a dirty, disgusting, full of makeup prison. You know what? You might have just witnessed me outdoing all my other metaphors that I've ever done on this channel, because this was gold. Anyways, I can feel the tears coming up once again, but you, even though this video is ending, yes, what you need to do is click one of these two videos right here. They're just gonna be as informative. I swear I'm not gonna cry as much in those videos. And also, they're just gonna be as entertaining, whatever this video was for you. But while doing that, remember to be random and always be random. But I swear, click one of them too, or I will lock you in your own damn prison at home. Even worse than quarantine, without no mans, without no skincare, and without no makeup. Click.